Doing?
Hi, Chris. How are you?
Good.
Great first game of the championship. How do you explain your win tonight?
Well, it's a great outing by Espino. Went out and gave us 7 strong innings, shutout baseball, and we got some timely hitting, and Chin had a nice night, and Tyler Holt on the bases, and a lot of good things happened there, and but it all starts with pitching and defense, and we did a good job of that tonight.
What's different about the Aeros now than Game 1 and Game 2 of the last series? You guys look a lot more relaxed and a lot more confident.
I think that Espino went out and got us through those first couple innings, and we got a lot of confidence in ourselves right now with the way we played against Bowie here at home. We played well all year at home, and I think that has a lot to do with it right now, and they are very comfortable.
What did you see earlier from him? It just seemed like he started attacking the hitters a little bit more once Tony came out.
Yeah, I think he, it happens to pitchers sometimes they lose a little bit of feel for the ball, and he walked a guy and hit the guy, and it was actually a pretty good pitch going in on him. It just happened to, nick the hitter, and then ended up trying to be too perfect on the next guy with a runner in scoring position, no run scored yet, and then I think he just settled down and trusted his stuff and went right after the next hitter, and I mean that was the turning point in the game, getting out of that inning, and then coming back in the bottom half and scoring those 2 runs. That was a turnaround.
You guys feel like you're a little more confident in low-scoring games? That's kind of your mantra.
Well, not more confident, I'd say, but whenever we got a lot of confidence in our pitching and in our defense, and when they're doing the job they normally do for us, and typically do for us. We're pretty confident we're going to score some runs at some point in the game, and the combination of that and knowing and having as much faith in what Espino's done this year and in the past. He's been in championship games in the past, so all that added together gives you a pretty good feeling.
With closer Guillemette, how do you explain his just lights out performance that he's been the past several games?
He's done a great job all year. In that role, it's a pressure situation. He thrives on that and does a really nice job. He throws strikes, gets him to chase that split finger, and he can throw it for a strike when necessary. So he really enjoys that role and does a great job at it.
One more, guys. Aguilar has been struggling a little bit as he's starting to see better pitches from AA pitchers. What adjustments do you think he needs to make?
Well, I think that tonight he just wanted to do well so bad, and he's a fiery guy with a lot of confidence in himself, and I just think tonight he chased some pitches out of the zone. He's got a lot of ability. When he stays patient, gets a good pitch to hit, and doesn't chase, he does really well, and I think he'll learn a lot from tonight's at-bats, and he's had a lot of good at-bats in this series for us and at the end of the year, so I have all the confidence in the world he's going to have some really good at-bats throughout the series.
Congrats on Game 1 tonight, Chris.
Thank you. Is that it?
Thanks, Chris.
All right.
Paolo, you pitched a hell of a game today so far. How do you explain the domination that you had?
Well, today at the beginning of the game I was having a little trouble with my command, but later in the game I felt that my command was coming back, my off-speed were working well, and most of it, the run support that the team is giving me, that's a little more like a relief for you, so you feel more comfortable while you're on the mound.
You were here before when the Aeros were in the playoffs and then the finals. How does it feel this time around compared to last time?
Well, I don't think I was in 2009. I wasn't here in 2009, but I was the past 2 years in AAA in the playoffs, and it feels good being on the playoffs. It's a different experience than during the season. Here, it's all about winning, and we got a great guys in there, good teammates, and I feel comfortable around them. I just try to go out there, do my best, try to give the team a chance to win, and I think we got the win tonight. So.
Can you talk about that 4th inning and kind of go through that 4th inning and how you got out of it? And what
bases
maybe when he came out?
Well, yeah, bases loaded. I think Tony came and talked to me for a little bit. He, calmed me down. I think I was in a rush. I was trying to go too quick, so that helps a little. And I just deep breath. I try to control myself, and it worked. I got 2 ground balls out of it, and I got out of it. So everything went well.
Was there any added pressure tonight, given the way the last series started, and to try to get this series off on a better foot?
Well, it's just one game, one different game. I wasn't thinking about the last game. Past is the past. That's the good thing about baseball. Every time you go out there, it's a new game. So there was no pressure. I knew this was the first game. A good first win is a big advantage. But I was trying to get all the pressure out of myself. So I think everything went well today.
Looks like you found your curveball there later in the game. You said you were struggling to command early on, but your curveball seemed to be your go-to pitch as the game wore on.
Yeah, I wasn't using it as much at the beginning of the game. I think me and Roberto, he was actually thinking more about it. Try to save it later in the game. I was more about fastball and sliders, and it did work. It did work. The last few innings, I think I got a couple of strikeouts and breaking balls. So, everything went real well tonight. So I'm happy that we got the win.
Paolo, what's the mood in the clubhouse like? You guys seem a lot looser and a lot more at ease this time than last time.
Yeah, definitely. That when we lost the first two games, everybody was kind of down. As soon as we got the first win here against Bowie, everything started coming back, and everybody's real happy. Everybody is playing a little more relaxed, and I think we have a big chance of winning the championship.
Good luck the rest of the series.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, Paul.
Thank you, Paolo.
Thanks.
Pretty important.
Definitely, especially against these guys. Any win, early that you can get in a 5-game series is definitely a good, start. But we understand that this is going to be a long process, and they can come back tomorrow and even it up. But we just go out there, and if we can just do what we can do and not worry about anything else, I think we'll be fine.
I think these guys got you a couple times in the regular season. What did you do to make adjustments and figure them out?
I wasn't here. I was here when they came to from Trenton to Akron. That guy shoved against us when he was here and pitched against us. But I think we all just take every plate appearance as it is, as a whole, and understand that one at bat doesn't carry over to the other, and hopefully we can pitch and play defense.
The Aeros bats seem to be coming alive the past couple of games. How can you guys explain that, and what are you guys doing differently now than you were doing the first couple of games of the last series?
Nothing, honestly. We hit the ball well against Bowie. They just hit it better those first 2 games. A few errors here and there, and then they had a few errors against us with Bowie. But we're just having the same plate appearances same plate discipline, good at bats, and we're trying to make every play behind those pitchers who are obviously busting their butt and throwing strikes.
You delivered some clutch hits tonight. How do you account for that?
Just like I said, every plate appearance is its own. One pitch at a time, and hopefully some good things will go your way.
Is there a carryover effect from last series, obviously winning the last 3 games?
We don't feel stress, we don't feel pressure, we don't feel, we have to win, this and that. The coaches don't put any pressure on us. Honestly, we come in loose, ready to play, and whatever happens, happens.
The Aeros were down 0-2. You came back to win 3, and tonight you guys won a huge game against Trenton. What's it feel like in the clubhouse? How are you guys staying loose, or what are you guys doing to focus?
Like I said, honestly, it sounds like a script, but we're just doing the same thing we did all season. We come in, get our work in, we play defense, we pitch well. Obviously, good things are going to happen.
Winning 3 games at home like you guys did in the first series, how important is it then to make sure you take care of business here, knowing that a team has that advantage?
I think it's in the back of our heads. It's a good point. We obviously know from experience that the road is tough to play on, especially against these guys. They have good pitching, they can play D with us, and they can pitch well, and they can swing it. So we just have to do that a little bit better.
There's some guys in there with some experience, but you've also got a minor league ring already. What are you telling these guys to
Honestly, nothing. I'm just trying to do my job, and I know everybody else behind us and the pitching staff is going to do their job. So if everyone can do their job, I think we can win some more ball games.
You show them the ring?
No.
No, not yet.
No.
You guys are winning all these games so far. Is there a lot of pressure to get the first 2 out of the way?
Like I said, no pressure. We're just coming in, trying to play, trying to win, do our jobs, and hopefully some good things will happen along the way.
Good luck the rest of the series.
Thank you.
Thanks, man.